Okay, students, I'm going to go over a second way of doing your directed line segments. And this might be easier for some of you, so you can do it this way as well. Okay. Just like before, we decide what point we're going to start from, either A or B. So I've decided to start from A. I plot the 2 points, -7, -9. There's A, -3, -1, B. Now, if I look here, it says if the ratio of the length of the length of R to B, so this is B right there, to A to R, so that's point A right there. That's how many parts it is from A. Find the Y coordinate of R. Okay. So you have to pay attention first off to the order they give it in here. Like I said, B to R and to A to R. But B comes first, A comes second. Okay. So first thing I'm going to do still is identify the X and Y coordinates. X coordinate, Y coordinate. I then change the color. This time I'm going to draw a big triangle. Okay, I'm starting from A, so I went up and then to the right. Up is positive and to the right is positive. That tells me my signs. So both of these are positive. Okay. Obviously vertical is the Y direction, horizontal is the X direction. Now, here's the difference. We're going from point A. It says, how many parts is it from part A? First, I'd identify this correctly. It's 3 parts from part A. Well, 3 out of how many parts? A total of 4 parts. So I can say 3/4. It's 3/4 from A. And then what goes in parentheses here is just the total distance in that triangle. And the X distance. The X distance you see is 1, 2, 3. I'll do it color. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 4 goes there. What's the total Y distance? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 goes there. I'm doing both the X and the Y coordinate just so you see the whole thing. Obviously for this problem, we're only doing the Y coordinate for the answer, so I'll only circle the answer. So I'll do the Y coordinate first since that's the one they're looking for. 8 divided by 4 is 2 times 3 is 6. 6 minus 9 is -3. So there's my answer. Right there is -3 for the Y coordinate, but we'll do the X coordinate as well. 4 by 4 is 1 plus 3, or let me say 1 times 3 is 3. 3 minus 7 is -4. So this point should be at -4, -3. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. Right there. Okay. And it lands right on the line. Now, remember, it says it's 1 part from B. So if I think about this, okay, 1 part would be like 2, like sort of 2 in the diagonal direction. So another 1, 2 in the diagonal direction would be 2 parts. Another 2 in the diagonal direction would be 3 parts. And then there's my 4th part. So that's actually dividing that into 4ths. And remember, it said it's 3 parts from A. So remember, I can count from A. 1, I'll do it in purple. There's 1 part, 2 parts, 3 parts from A, or the 1 part from B. 1 part from B. If I go from the B direction, it's only 1 away. Same point. Okay, -4, -3, but of course you read the directions. Always go back and read the directions to see if they want the whole coordinate, the whole point itself, -4, -3, or in this case, just the Y coordinate, which then is just -3. Okay, and don't forget to go back and read up here that the order that they give you is B first and A second. Okay, you'll probably get one that's A first and B second for sure, but they may give you a second one and they switch the order. They're seeing if you're paying attention to reading the directions. Okay, so that's the second way of doing it. A third, just so you know, if you had a ruler, I technically can measure that distance from A to B. So let's see, where's the ruler? Right here. Let's see if we can get this on here. Okay, and I'm gonna, oops, okay, it's gotta be up here then. There we go. I'm gonna rotate that, put that right back on 0. Okay, and I measure that, and that is, let's see, 3 and 8, 3.8 centimeters. So it's 3.8 centimeters. Okay, or that's centimeters, which equals 38 millimeters. Okay, remember I'm dividing that into 4 parts. Okay, so divide this by 4. Okay, and that is 0.95. Okay, so every 0.95 centimeters, I'd be going 1. That'd be 1 part. So that'd be 0.9, 1 part. 0.9, 2 parts would be doubling that. So 1.9, 3 parts, add another 0.95 to that, would be 2.85 centimeters. And the 4th part would put me up to 4 cent. Add 0.95 to that is 3.8. Okay, so I could sit there and go every 0.95 centimeters, and that would take me up to, on the 3rd part, I'm going 3 parts from A. The 3rd part would be 2.85 centimeters, 2.85. And you see that's right there on that right there, 2.8, close enough. And you see that point right there of -3. Or I go 1 part, 0.95 centimeters. Okay, so there's 895 is right there as well from B. So that's a 4th way. I mean, a 3rd way is actually if you measured it and divide it into those total number of parts. Okay, but for some of you that would be tougher unless it came out to be a nice even number to divide. Okay, much easier to do either this 2nd way I showed you or the original 1st way. Okay, that does it.